I'm liking what I'm seeing. So I just watched the Boxing Beats and Rhymes video, and he showed that Evander Holyfield and Riddick Bowe, they might throw down in an exhibition fight. I like it. I like all this stuff. Let me tell you something. Some of these guys are ill. Some of these guys are injured. Some of these guys are not doing anything in boxing anymore. And remember, this is what these guys did all their lives. If you're going to do something, do it the safe way. Exhibition fights, where you can get a reasonable weight on the table, get yourself in fighting shape. Some of these guys, like Thomas Hearns and Riddick Bowe, they have illness problems. You know what I'm saying? Mr. Pigeon Mike Tyson, what's up, my dude? You know, they have illness and problems, but you know, boxing gets you back in shape. Boxing kind of clears your mind when you eat things the right way, maybe to get back on a proper diet. You know, some of these guys are blown up in tremendous weight, and that's also another reason why they get complications in illness after boxing, because when you're in boxing, you're in great shape. I look at Terry Norris, ridiculous shape that brother is in. I know he has also neuromuscular problem, but I'm just saying that, you know, he is in ridiculous shape. He looks good up to this day, and this is good stuff. This is good stuff, you know. Um, so Riddick Bowe, 52, Vander Holyfield, 57. They're thinking of an exhibition fight. Riddick Bowe, as you can see, he's not in the best of shape, and he's also not in the best of health. But I do think this exhibition match, one, gets his mind focused on something, and two, gives him a will to move forward and do something positive and raise money and donate and, you know, fundraise and all of that. And it's a high profile something. And I think it's great. I think it's great. Boxing actually gets people healthy. Boxing actually gets people who may have illnesses and diseases, diabetes, you know, Alzheimer's, whatever. It gets them back. Listen, they found out that people who have what do you call it? This disease where they're just inanimated, right? They're just fixed in space. When they hear music, they respond to it. Well, if you have something that you have a passion to or love towards, and you continue doing that, even if it's not on the professional level, but you keep doing it, okay? It gives you a reason to move on. It gives you incentive, and then you get yourself in shape. You really take care of your health, particularly, you know. And you know, Roger Mayweather is a good example. He stayed training in the gym, and it kind of helped him live a little longer than he probably would have lived. You know what I mean? He's still not taking care of his health properly. But when you have to train, when you have to do these things, you have to eat properly. You have to eat clean. You have to have a clean diet. You have to, you know, I was looking at Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. versus Jorge Arce. Looked great. It was a great fight. You know, mismatch in terms of size, but Arce was putting it down, baby. They were putting it down, and I liked it. I liked it. This is what these guys did all their lives, and just to be in that element doing it again, I'm sure somehow, some way brought back some memories and some good stuff to them. And man, they scrapped. They really scrapped. You know, with headgear on, of course, and so on. But it was good, and I realized these guys still have it. They won't be able to do the day to day grind, but they still have it. You know what I mean? And that's something good to see, especially when they get good enough rest and stuff. You do a couple exhibition fights. I see Floyd was doing exhibitions. I think, you know, oh, let's forget about him. But I just think that, you know, going pro again is just, sometimes I don't know if that's a smart move, you know. Hopefully he will rethink the situation as time goes along, because it's not just about money grabs. You gotta realize when your buddy's had it, you know. And I don't think he I don't think he knows that. I can't understand the decision making he's making right now. But Manny Pacquiao's still doing it, and I think that's the reason. But anyway, going back to some other people I was talking about here. So we heard about Bernard Hopkins versus Roy Jones Jr. That would be a nice little throwdown as well. Again, exhibition fight, 6 rounds, maybe 3 rounds, 4 rounds, whatever. But just have a little something, you know. These are good things. Let me tell you why. Exhibition fights are not the same thing as a full-blooded fight. All right. One, you don't have to worry about weight all the time with an exhibition fight. Two, you set the rules for the exhibition fight. It's an exhibition. And two, you don't have to train all that much for an exhibition fight. It's not like a real legitimate pro fight. So it doesn't put as much strain and stress on your body. Of course, you're going to have to get back into shape if you're not in shape. But, you know, it's not going to counter your record. So it's not as like people fighting to the death and that kind of shit. You put on a good show, but it's not to the death and that kind of stuff. You might knock out a guy or whatever. But it doesn't count on your record, so you don't really take it that seriously. It's up to you. Yeah. So I think it's a good thing. So I just wanted to talk about the pros and cons about it. My name is What You Need. If you like this channel, you can donate, share, subscribe, donate via Western Union or MoneyGram. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Sorry about that. Yeah. So what I think about these oldies coming back and fighting, sometimes it's a positive thing. Sometimes it helps them. Sometimes it also helps us. But you gotta be in shape. You gotta take the thing seriously. You know. I'm not able to help Reddick Bowe with his health. Now listen to Buddy McGirt. And he's talking about if you get back into shape and stuff, how do you feel like going into boxing? Well, why don't you do exhibition fights? As the shorter rounds, safer way to do boxing. And you dictate the rules. So you still could keep boxing, just you're doing it in exhibitions. Well, so that's basically it. This is the people. I'm out.